In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. A profound statement by the ancient strategist Sun Tzu, yet it resonates deeply with the Stoic philosophy we're about to explore today. Imagine standing unflinchingly as the world whirls around you, finding your calm center, your unshakable core. That's the power of Stoicism. And that's the journey we're embarking on together. Today, we delve into the art of silence, a trait so often overlooked, yet so powerful in its depth. It's not just about the absence of noise. It's about the presence of a profound inner peace, a strength that speaks volumes without uttering a single word. In our loud, relentless world, mastering this art can be your greatest asset, transforming chaos into clarity and noise into meaningfulness. We'll uncover how the Stoics harnessed silence not as a void but as a strategic tool, a path to wisdom and resilience. One Stoic silence for strength. Silence in tense moments projects composure and allows you to collect your thoughts. Our world thrives on constant communication, a whirlwind of words and reactions. Yet, Stoic philosophy champions the power of silence, particularly in challenging moments. It's not a passive withdrawal, but a deliberate choice for strength. Imagine a heated argument. Stoic silence allows you to step back from the immediate emotional firestorm. This pause isn't weakness, it's a strategic withdrawal to regain composure. The silence projects a sense of control, disarming the situation and preventing further escalation. But it's more than just a pause. Silence becomes a space for introspection. You utilize this time to gather your thoughts, analyze the situation objectively, and formulate a well-considered response. It's a chance to move beyond impulsiveness and choose your words with purpose, ensuring they contribute to a solution rather than fuel the flames. The power of Stoic silence extends beyond personal composure. It fosters respect. By choosing silence, you demonstrate a willingness to listen attentively, allowing the other person to express their perspective fully. This creates space for genuine understanding, potentially paving the way for a more productive resolution. Furthermore, silence can be a strategic tool. In negotiations, a well-timed pause can create an air of mystery, leaving the other party uncertain of your next move. This uncertainty can give you leverage, encouraging them to reveal more information or perhaps even concede a point. Mastering Stoic silence is a journey of self-awareness. It requires understanding your own triggers and tendencies to react impulsively. By recognizing these patterns, you can choose silence strategically, harnessing its power for strength, control, and ultimately, a more peaceful outcome. Silence can be a source of strength and control. By choosing silence in tense situations, you can project an air of composure and gather your thoughts before responding. 2. Listen deeply with silence. Silence fosters attentive listening and a deeper understanding of others. In the constant hum of conversation, Stoicism reminds us of the forgotten art of deep listening, facilitated by silence. When we choose silence, we actively engage our ears, turning them towards the speaker with genuine interest. This isn't simply waiting for your turn to talk, but rather a conscious effort to absorb the entirety of their message. The silence becomes a fertile ground for empathy to grow. By quieting our own internal chatter, we create space to understand the speaker's emotions, motivations, and the essence of their message. This fosters a deeper connection and fosters trust, as the speaker feels truly heard and valued. Furthermore, silence allows the speaker the space to fully articulate their thoughts. Interrupting or rushing to fill the silence can stifle their message, leaving them unheard and potentially frustrated. By embracing the silence, we encourage a more complete expression, leading to a clearer understanding of the situation at hand. This deep listening fostered by silence isn't just about courtesy, it's about strategic communication. By truly understanding the other person's perspective, we can tailor our responses more effectively. This can lead to more productive discussions, successful negotiations, and ultimately, stronger relationships. Silence allows you to listen more attentively and gain a deeper understanding of others. 3. Speak with purpose. Be mindful of your words and use silence to avoid impulsive or unnecessary speech. In the age of information overload, Stoic philosophy advocates for mindful speech, urging us to choose silence over impulsive words. This doesn't equate to shyness or social awkwardness. Instead, it's a deliberate act of self-control, ensuring our words carry weight and purpose. Imagine a bustling marketplace filled with shouts and chatter. Stoic silence encourages us to step back from the cacophony and consider the value we can add before contributing to the noise. By choosing silence, we avoid blurting out ill-considered opinions or irrelevant comments. This focus on purpose extends to the content of our speech. We learn to distill our thoughts, discarding unnecessary details and focusing on the essence of our message. This not only makes us more concise and impactful communicators, but it also demonstrates respect for the listener's time and attention. Furthermore, silence allows us to choose the right moment to speak. By observing the flow of conversation and waiting for an opportune time, our words have a greater chance of being heard and understood. We avoid interrupting the flow of thought or stealing the spotlight. Ultimately, speaking with purpose, as championed by Stoicism, empowers us to become effective communicators. We gain the respect of others, avoid misunderstandings, and contribute meaningfully to conversations, fostering a more harmonious and productive environment. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful of our words and to speak with purpose. Silence can be a way to avoid impulsive or unnecessary speech. 4. Silence is leverage. In negotiations, silence can be a strategic tool to gain an advantage or draw out information. In the dance of negotiation, Stoicism unveils the power of silence as a strategic tool. Imagine a tense negotiation table, a battle of wills waged with words. Stoic silence disrupts this pattern. By choosing to withhold immediate response, you create an air of uncertainty for the other party. They become unsure of your next move, your bottom line, or your level of interest. This strategic silence can be used to gain leverage. As the other party seeks to fill the void you've created, they might reveal crucial information or even concede a point in an attempt to break the deadlock. It's a form of psychological pressure, forcing them to consider their position more carefully. Furthermore, silence allows you to maintain control of the flow of information. You can choose to react only to points that truly require a response, preventing the other party from dictating the conversation with a barrage of words. This allows you to remain focused on your objectives and avoid getting drawn into emotional responses or irrelevant sidetracks. The power of silence as leverage extends beyond simply gaining concessions. It can also be used to gauge the other party's true intentions. By observing their behavior and how they react to the silence, you can gain valuable insights into their level of commitment, flexibility, and perhaps even their underlying anxieties. Mastering the art of Stoic silence in negotiation equips you to navigate these delicate situations with greater control and strategic advantage. In negotiations, silence can be a strategic tool used to gain leverage or to encourage the other party to reveal more information. 5. Self-awareness for control. Understand your tendencies to control the urge to speak impulsively. At the heart of mastering Stoic silence lies self-awareness. We all have triggers, hot buttons that push us to react impulsively with words we might later regret. Stoicism encourages us to identify these triggers. Is it anger, frustration, or a need to feel in control? By recognizing these patterns, we can anticipate situations where silence might be the most powerful response. Imagine a heated debate. Instead of being swept away by the emotional current, self-awareness allows you to pause and identify the trigger for your potential outburst. This pause empowers you to choose silence strategically, preventing words spoken in haste that could damage relationships or undermine your position. Self-awareness extends beyond simply recognizing triggers. It's about understanding your communication style. Are you prone to interrupting, oversharing, or getting lost in tangents? This self-knowledge allows you to harness the power of silence to become a more mindful and effective communicator. Ultimately, self-awareness is the key that unlocks the true potential of Stoic silence. It empowers you to choose silence not out of fear or weakness, but as a deliberate and strategic tool for strength, control, and ultimately, a more peaceful outcome. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of self-awareness and self-control. By understanding our own tendencies, we can learn to control our impulses to speak.